Loading database, Sequester bot. Access approved.
Throughout history, humans have taken audience to gladiator games, witch trials, public executions, and now, reality television. I've always had an affinity for social experiments. Faced with darkness, the slightest shimmer can break through. However, that shimmer does not come without consequence. I've created an experiment. A game. For a week, 20 people from all over the world will be faced with my delicately crafted twist and have to strategize to get the other players eliminated. I've hidden a few secret advantages around my house to help those who seek them, such as the coveted locus of safety. However, they will need all of their wit and social finesse to get to the end and win. This season, I've teamed up with Let's Pick, the app where you can enter and play customized contests about anything. Make sure to download Let's Pick right after this episode and follow them on social media to participate in weekly Sequester contests. You can enter to win awesome prizes like Sequester merch, gift cards, and a chance at the grand prize of $1,000 that one of you will take home on finale night. It's all happening on Let's Pick. Without further ado, let's welcome the first group of contestants into Sequester.
This place is crazy. It's huge. They got sheeps, which are adorable. They got some chickens, and we're gonna have a couple of those in the game, so.
Right as I get to the house, I don't know what the hell to expect. First off, this house is super big, and I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna carry this big ass suitcase in those stilettos.
Hi, Christine. Nice to meet you, Thomas. Christine, nice to meet you.
Hi, Christine.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah, absolutely.
High heels and the purple hair is like, what do you think? You're like some movie star coming onto the show?
Thank you.
I walk in and the first thing I think is this house is massive. It's so big. The decor is a little weird. There's a lot of like Victorian paintings, but also Kentucky Derby paintings. But it's cool. It's a little creepy, but it's really cool.
I watched last season and it feels like there's just so many more rooms that you could take someone into and talk to. So many more places that you can get away from the rest of the group. And I have no idea who any of these people are, so I'm just kind of like hoping that I can fit in with these people.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is your captain speaking. We'll be landing in the airport in just a few minutes.
Hi, I'm Erica Hirsch and I'm 27 years old and I'm from Huntington Beach, California. I'm a private nanny to 2.5-year-old twins and I think it's definitely gonna help me in this game of Sequester. Every day I deal with 2.5-year-old toddlers, not knowing what they want, not knowing what they need, and I'm there to help them for that reason. So I think learning to work with toddlers has really helped me work with people my age and even older because sometimes they just don't know what they want.
What's up guys, I'm Hunter Ince, I'm 21 years old and I live in Norman, Oklahoma. I work as a athletics marketing and community relations graduate assistant at the University of Oklahoma. And on a day-to-day basis, I'm having to deal with a bunch of different people. I'm having to be a people pleaser, make sure everyone's happy. And I really think that's what's gonna benefit me in the game of Sequester. I gotta make sure that everyone's happy with me at all times so that I don't have anyone after me. And if they are, I gotta cut them before they cut me.
Hey, I'm Drew Harris from Atlanta, Georgia, Hardin, Florida. I'm 29 years old and I am a account executive for a software and merchant service company. I'm in the business of relationships and creating raving fans. I'm gonna win this game because it's about people and I conquer people.
Nice!
What's up?
Let's go, man. I'm Drew.
Hunter.
Hunter, pleasure.
Hi, Erica.
Erica, pleasure.
Hunter.
Erica.
Nice
to meet you guys.
Where y'all from?
I'm from California.
California?
Oh, nice. I'm Atlanta.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm from Texas. I just moved to Oklahoma.
Oh, nice.
I was promised. See the next group coming around the corner and I see Hunter. I'm just like, oh shit.
You. Did not expect to see you here. I know Ty from an online Survivor game where we worked together for a little bit, but then both of our personalities clashed hard. And when they clashed, like, it was not pretty at all. A lot of name calling was out there, and it was just bad history ever since then.
Stupidly, like a dumbass, like reached my hand through the two people and like, Hunter? And he goes, oh, hey, I'm Hunter. What's your name? I was like, oh yeah, maybe I shouldn't announce that I know you.
I know.
We have our like
Jayla, yeah.
Jayla. Christine.
Christine.
Ty.
If he's not after me, so be it. But once he's after me, he can hit the door.
Matt.
Drew.
Hunter.
Erica.
Drew. Hunter.
We did our little AA meeting, our little circle, got to know each other, and I realized we're probably gonna have to do this for every group, and my smile is starting to hurt. So I'm getting a little annoyed, but like, I gotta stay calm and smile, because, you know, no one likes a Debbie Downer.
Walking up to the house, it was super cool. Looking around the yard, there definitely was a lot of space and land for challenges, which kind of got my mind thinking about what might be in store for us.
All right, let's get it.
Hello. I'm like, we're here. Didn't you know?
Mary Peyton.
Yes.
Jordan.
Mary Peyton.
Hi, Jordan.
And you're Kevin.
Yes, hi, nice.
If you watch the past seasons, people actually take time to like, hey, shake hands, learn who you are. We should have cut a deal like standing right outside the fucking house, because you know that those people probably that came in before us were like, hey, we're gonna work together. You know, that whole first and last out kind of shit that people tend to do with this.
Those people definitely in the house already. That made me nervous because I didn't know what was made, what was talked about.
Jordan, nice to meet you.
When Jordan came in the house, he gave us about 3 different names. He was Jay West, he was Jay Money, he was Jay Dog. I don't know what to call him right now, but we'll see.
What's up? Hey, how's it going? Hey, man. What up, Kevin? Pleasure. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Christine, nice to meet you.
Hi, Kevin. Hi. Kevin, yeah.
I just dropped my bag.
I see Dina, she got like a vampire look. That might turn people off, but we should stick together in that group of 5.
I'm down for
Yeah, I'm about to say it's on the group.
When I walked into the house, I almost completely blacked out. I was so like scared and nervous and excited all at the same time. It was one of those things where a bunch of people hug you at once and everyone tells you their name. You tell them yours to think, and it was in one ear out the other.
As a whole, I don't see anybody that's going to compete with me. I got this in the bag. There's no problem. So, you know, go ahead and just write me the check.
You guys explore the house yet?
Yes.
Now I need to pick a room.
Do it.
I know, I'm really quick. I need to find a room.
So initially when I walked in, I said hi to everybody and like took a peek at the master bedroom and didn't see anything in there. And I thought, why is no one picking that? Everyone's like, oh, I picked a room upstairs. And I was like, why didn't anyone pick the master? It's the best room with the best bathroom. Like, are you kidding?
This is green. This is I. Yeah. All right.
That was my plan all along, was to get the nicest room, so.
Sleeping here already. Oh, okay. But you can come sleep with us too. That we could.
It's us two in bed.
Yeah, it's me and Hunter.
Oh, we're staying in the master. You can sleep right in between us. And I'm like, oh, okay, that sounds great.
Well, you can come join us if you want. Okay. If there's nothing better, sure. All right.
Or you can at least set it down for right now.
Yeah, perfect. Like appointment at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Kristen.
Dustin.
Dustin.
Zach.
Kristen.
Nice to meet you, Zach.
Zach, Dustin, Kristen.
Yeah, Kristen, Zach. I'm Dustin.
Immediately, I'm fucking scattered. I have no idea what's fucking going on. Saw a couple hot chicks and just kind of blacked out, not gonna lie.
One of the last groups to come in, for sure. That always makes me nervous, because they've probably been talking for a while. I'm gonna see who I can connect with and work my way from there.
Before the season started, I was like kind of panicking because I'm a really big personality. I talk a lot. I might annoy these people. But then when I walked in, everybody's like, blah, 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 and I was like, oh, what the fuck? And it makes me feel a little bit better about my own because I don't think I'm gonna stand out as like the obnoxious one, but you never know.
I'm gonna play the game at the pace that I feel comfortable, that's good for me. People who aren't starting to make these moves and are just slacking off, not creating any social vibes with anybody or creating good vibes, they're definitely hurting themselves. They're gonna be the people getting their names thrown out by people like me because I'm ready to keep the game going. I'm ready to get the next move on. Who's next? Get them off my list, get the fuck out.
Yeah. You think the first two already have something? At least something. I think we at least have to stick with the people that we were with. That's what they were cool. Like I can't remember his fucking name. That's what he said. Yeah. And I feel like that's at least as good as getting to pass the first round. Pass the first round. I mean, do we need to bring more people in? Alright, well, here in a second, we'll figure it out. Alright, cool.
I got you.
Alright, let's get
Like, I want to work with you. I'm down. Let's work together.
The other four that we were with, we all.
What about? I don't like the.
You don't like Dina?
No, I don't like Dina.
Okay, I don't like Dina because she was like
she's
talking
not,
so much, and she was. I think we at least have to stick with the people that we were with.
Me and Drew, or not Drew, West. We were already like,
MP school.
But
Well, see, I just talked to Dina though.
Okay.
So we at least have to have her in it.
Yeah.
But then we can just.
Yeah.
We were there for like 5 minutes and this guy's like, come on, let's talk. I'm like, dude, you're here, like, please, find somewhere lower, and please don't put a target on my back like you're putting on your back.
I'm down to play the game. I'm here to fucking play the game, okay? Just be careful of putting a target on your back too soon.
Because everyone's thinking it at this point. I mean, we're all just trying to get down names, but you have to find out who the weak link is at some point.
Look, we have to have each other's fucking back because the amount of people that were in there out of those two groups outnumbered the people I just walked in with. So if both of them created some kind of alliance, then I know my group is in for it.
The right pacing, I think, is going to be what's important, honestly.
Right, cool.
And I mean that. I'm not saying that's like...
No. I'm happy
Feel
you
me?
pulled me aside.
Okay, good.
Let's get it.
Hi, I'm Kimberly. I'm 36 years old from Airdrie, Alberta, Canada. I was the 2016 Mrs. Calgary and 2017 Mrs. Alberta, and I was second runner-up in Mrs. Canada. I think that people will just view me as a dumb beauty queen, somebody who doesn't really have a lot of brains behind the face. So I think that I can get away with a little bit more in the beginning.
Jess, I'm Kim. Nice to meet you.
Kimberly.
I'm Tori.
Hey guys, my name's Tori Meehan. I'm 23 years old from Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm currently pursuing my master's degree in professional counseling, and I'm just excited to bring my authentic self to the game of Sequester because I think so many people are willing to be manipulative and deceitful. But what I know about human behavior is that we all crave authenticity. So that's what I want to bring to win this game.
Braden.
Hey, my name is Braden Lauer. I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. I'm a corporate lawyer, and I'm Canada's smartest person. When I say that I'm Canada's smartest person, it means that I won a TV show up in Canada that literally pitted together all of the smartest people across that country, and I came out on top.
Hi, my name is Jess. I am 24 years old. I live in Chicago, and I work for an insurance adjusting firm. And that is going to help me win because I work with people of all ages. I work with people in high stress situations, and that's just like this game, so I think that'll be a huge benefit for me.
Wow. Your people. Hello. So the house is filling up, and then the last group comes in, and boom. I see a god of a man. I see one of my favorite people in the world, Braden. I know he's Canadian, it's like smartest person, whatever that game show he won. So I'm not gonna overlook him.
Hopefully I can work with him. Hopefully he wants to work with me too.
Oh shit. I'm looking around the circle. I also noticed that Kristen is here. So I'm thinking, as long as I can keep Kristen close enough and play on her fears of being voted out early, they'll at least stick with me for the first few rounds.
All I see is 1, 2, 3 gorgeous girls, and I'm like, all right. Especially Tori, huge smile, huge energy. Hi, I'm Tori. Hi, I'm Tori. Hi, I'm Tori. I'm like, okay, you're a lot. Please go away.
I've not been able to talk all day today. So, it feels so good. Okay. I'm Tori. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tori from Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Tori's stunning. She's absolutely gorgeous, and she just has this energy about her that I adore. I vibe with her. But I introduced myself to everybody and sat down right next to this kind of greasy looking guy. He kind of smelled a little funny.
Oh, fuck off.
The greasy guy next to me was from Calgary. Of course, I'm like, oh, great, that's amazing, awesome. We'll talk later, but deep down, I'm like, nope.
I'm not saying that y'all didn't hear it from me, but the guys are getting together.
I saw it.
Yeah.
I saw it.
So it might be a boys versus girls game.
But you shouldn't have said that. I don't want to campaign. You know how that is. Like, I don't really
Oh, that's because you out here, J Money.
It could be hot.
But who knows if that's a done deal? I don't think so. I feel like I can lose my way in there.
I really want to make sure that there isn't a split or divide between boys versus girls. We can be the Spice Girls out here just as well as they could be the Backstreet Boys, and it's game on.
Okay.
What are your thoughts on people so far?
I don't really know a lot of, I didn't really get vibes from really anybody, but
I didn't get any bad vibes, right? Everyone's like positively vibing.
Right.
So I can't like.
it's not like there's someone that's like, oh God, like
I
how I
don't really
thought
want
it
to
was
be
gonna be.
associated with the other guy from Calgary though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
'Cause it like automatically puts
Yeah,
you.
I don't want to be with him.
I'm trying to figure out who the weak link might be for that first challenge, and I'm just trying to feel out where everybody's at.
I mean, what do you guys think about Dina?
Which one's Danny?
Dina's the other
She's a
mom.
silent killer.
Yeah. Do you think she's a silent killer?
She's going for a doctorate.
I think NP's a silent killer.
I think so too. Anybody in real estate
Yeah.
is
Like, I'll tell her to her face, I think you're a silent killer. I will. I'll do it right now. Yeah. No, it's way too early.
He's talking a lot, like he's kind of calling people out. You need to cool it.
Let's go. I forget. Are there any other beds up here? No. It's a weird room.
Team CJ, get here. I went back to Cameron and we were vibing. Once me and her were talking, you know, we were on the same page about a lot of things. I wanted to make sure the group I came in with had each other back.
We want to kick Dina out.
Yeah.
I do too.
But look, we don't know what the game's going to be first, but we just got to stick together just in case. We can tell her, hey, we came in with
We
the
need
vibe.
her for a vote.
Everyone fucking hates Dina in my group, so we'll have to see. There was really no social connection that we got from her. She just seemed like a weak link because she wasn't conversing with anybody necessarily.
Smart. I'm gonna
I know.
That's what I said.
Why not?
No, I'll go, yeah, I'm in.
Come outside, everybody's sitting around down in the pool, being lame, just talking. I'm like, hey, in the house they got this great, big, beautiful hot tub, and I thought, what the hell, we all should be in that, and all get to know each other.
Be careful. I might be on Bachelor in Paradise or the wrong show or something, but when I saw Drew, I was like, damn. But then he took his hat off and I was like, oh, okay, Charlie Brown, I see you.
I'm so indifferent about Drew. Like, sometimes I look at him and I'm like, wow, like, beautiful man. But then he got in his bathing suit and I was like, even more beautiful man. Don't typically like bald, but you know, if you don't need it, you don't gotta have it, right?
How does this? I
I wasn't feeling well. I know part of it was my own fault. I should have like sucked it up and, you know, came over and been like, hey, let's be best friends to everybody, but I really was not feeling well. I was like so exhausted, so hungry, my stomach hurt, and I was just like, I can't get in the hot tub right now. I can't do these things.
So right away, I wanted to talk to Tori in the pool. So we kind of swam away to our own little area together and we started talking games. She was telling me, oh, I think I'm getting really good vibes from you. You seem smart. I want to work with you.
Well, and I don't want to be with just people from my country. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I want to get to know people and actually feel comfortable with you because who knows? Like,
And then all of a sudden out of nowhere, Greasy Dustin pops up in the pool like a shark. So I'm like, oh, okay, we're gonna stop talking about that.
who knows?
Yeah.
I'm kind of going around cleaning leaves, trying to act like a pool boy. I don't fucking know what I'm doing at this point.
I feel like you're very, very smart.
Oh, well, thank you.
I can tell, yes.
Oh, so are you.
Oh, thank you.
I'm trying to ease my way into this conversation.
What are you doing?
Fucking cleaning, I guess. Like, I don't know.
Have you ever heard of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu?
I have.
Okay, my little brother's super into it now, and all my family used to do it, but I know it's not.
I have no idea. It's all just confusing to me at this point.
I'm interested. I feel like you're like
different. I'm still
a player. In
I-
a good way. Like that's a good thing.
See, and I'm trying not to be that way.
Because you know you are.
At least until like the game starts. Like I want today to be relaxing and actually
How
like.
do you know other people aren't hardcore in the game already?
From what I've heard from some people are. Some people are already talking. Oh yeah, for sure.
So in the hot tub, Drew and I definitely talked. We got kind of formulated a plan that that we can work together, and we wanted to pull a few other people into the group. And hopefully have a alliance with numbers starting off the bat. And I think that we got a good thing started.
You don't want to make yourself too vulnerable, but at some point when you get in this game, you have to. I know the big thing is going to be the pool of numbers, because we can split. We can do different games. Once I feel like we get past the couple rounds. Like,
no, it's fine.
I feel like other people are going to target Kevin first. Kevin's playing this too hard. He's an easy name to get out, and I don't want that in the house, because if he's running around already saying a lot of people's names, the next name that's going to be out of his mouth is mine, and I can't have that.
I'm just worried about him being kind of loud. I don't want him to, go with plans and spread it,
I'm okay with that. Sign me up.
I mean, fine on the trust. Have they approached you about an orange check? The guys.
When I looked at Jacuzzi, Drew and I were talking, and like I knew they were gonna talk about something because like
They approached me.
Oh, they did?
Which is good because Matt, I didn't talk to at all.
Yeah. Well, Dimples and Thomas were like, we're cool with you, like you and Matt. And so I don't know if it's the same one.
It is.
Oh, it is?
They just haven't.
With Dimples and Thomas.
They're just weary about Dimples.
Because he's a little bit like a roach.
Dimples is going to be a suggestion for tomorrow.
Oh, really?
I guarantee you.
You think so?
Because he's been so aggressive.
I did tell him to like take a breather.
He has, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, you need to like chill for a second. I was like, because I mean, I'm not saying that people are talking, but like, it's just known that.
I really do feel closest with Erica just because, we moved in together. We both kind of have that initial vibe with each other. We built that strong pack from the very beginning, and hopefully it just rides out to the end.
You and I need an alliance name. What is it?
We already know it.
What is it? Say it.
Hunter and I decided that we didn't think that people would necessarily think that we were working together, just based off who we are as people. So we decided that we're the undesirables because we felt so lonely at a time, but we had each other. So, and I think it's gonna work out.
Because no one wants us.
No one wants us.
We're loners.
Well, we're just gonna play both sides.
Come in. I don't know. They were just saying that too.
I just don't trust the two. I don't. Hunter especially. He's like looking at Erica like, I'm like, no.
Contestants, it's It's almost your evening curfew. You have quite the day tomorrow. Please prepare for bed.
It's getting late, people are starting to go to their rooms and get ready for bed, and I noticed that Matt is staying across from me, so Ty and me, who are staying together too, go across the hall, talk game. We're all pretty cool with each other, but we wanted to make a 3 just to make sure, a little inner circle.
I open the door and Matt's like has his fucking ear against the wall, like listening to the girls talk in the next room.
I think starting day one with a solid trio at least, like I said, is a good start, you know what I'm saying?
We're across the hall, like people aren't gonna know we're talking as much. Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that.
Right. So as long as we get just people on the same page tomorrow, it's gonna start getting real fast.
Yeah.
My small group that I have is there to play the game and to win, and I think that we can definitely get some people out.
So this is it, we're in it right now.
This is it right now. Let's do this shit.
I'm not going to be selfish and keep the big bed to myself, so I was being Mother Goose and let all the girls stay here that I liked, and I feel like this is the time now to show that I can be a great player. I'm a team person. I can do what I need to do to guarantee votes.
If you had to pick a name, like right now, like who would you pick that you think will be first out? Like that you would put first out?
Somebody who stands out to me is Kevin. I think he's gonna have a really strong game. People in the house are very charmed by him, but Kevin, I'm seeing through you. I don't trust you. I think you're a snake. So we'll see where we go from there.
Yeah, the boys are already, I like see out of the corner of my eye them like all whispering, like, oh my God, they're already plotting.
Yeah. So I didn't even know who was in this alliance, and to be honest, I still don't. I'm kind of trying to figure it out, but it's been rumored today that it was Matt, Kevin, and Drew, which are 2 really big guys and 1 really loud personality.
You know what? I think Dina. She is sick and she needs to go home.
Yeah.
And if you're falling out on day 1, on night 1, and I was like, okay. Yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Do you need a ginger ale?
Change. She has kids and she's like, oh, this is the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
You know, it's being away from them. Then she probably go with your kids. She ain't got any.
So I understand maybe she isn't the strongest competitor, and I know everyone's really worried about that because of the jury buyback thing, but only 1 person is coming back, so I don't really see what the big deal is. I don't see why we wouldn't try to take out the big guys right off the bat that we already know are working together versus someone that we could probably pull in and, you know, get a vote on our side.
I thought when I was talking to her, she was very just like quiet to the point, like, and I was like, does she not like me? Like,
she's turning pale.
But she's she's just like, okay, that makes sense. But oh, that's sad.
Yeah,
that sucks.
We don't want to put her through that.
Yeah,
but who knows? I mean, she could be kind of weak.
You're thinking right.
Well, you know, I mean, I could be. Well, I mean, so
right.
that's somebody that you want to put in the pre-trade, you know, because somebody in case we're over there, we know for sure we got a chance to get back.
Yeah.
What we need tomorrow is the majority to begin with. Okay, so I think that's where we need to just settle with. So like whoever you have, whoever she has, whoever. But it can't be all everybody.
What if we all
Well,
have
right. Right. That's the problem. That's true.
My room isn't bad. I've got Cameron, I've got Hunter, 2 people that I think are going to be really on my side and be able to do a lot of work with them, but it would be much better if Erica was gone.
But we just have like room alliance for majority stuff.
Also, whoever is gonna go up, you have to like hope that they're not gonna put you against a battle.
That's exactly.
That's the thing. You have to think about that, like not just like we're all gonna shun someone because then he's gonna look at us as a majority. That's the problem
but then
too.
it's at least one person that we can all collectively agree on.
Like I said, like we have no idea what tomorrow's twist. It could literally be the 10 and 10, where just 10 people are safe, 10 people aren't, and then like at that point you can't you can't make everyone in your group safe, you know?
Right.
So like I wouldn't ever want to like say one person and make that person be the one that gets like
This whole sleeping in between them thing. I mean, this girl, Erica, sweetie, I know you have good intentions, but darling, your mouth, it just does not stop.
And if there's an all guys alliance?
100%
Wait,
think
what did
so.
you say? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a guys alliance.
And I'm not fine with that because I'm not included in
I
that.
don't think there is. There is. Yeah. All the like bros.
If we could just decide on one person maybe to target in case that's the challenge tomorrow, then we're definitely gonna go for it. So I suggested maybe putting one of those strong guys up.
Exactly.
I don't know, I was saying I either think that either quiet people are gonna go tomorrow, depending or I don't know.
Of course, Erica chimes right in. Let's just see how it goes. It's gonna change day to day. And again, that's a big warning sign for me that maybe she's in with those guys as well. So maybe she's trying to defer the attention off them.
If we have to target someone, like if we have to, then let's just.
Good morning, contestants. Today is your very first twist ceremony. Please get dressed and head to the backyard.
It really wasn't until I walked outside and everyone was ready to go that I started to get super nervous. Like my stomach was in my throat, honestly. I had no idea if it was gonna be a physical competition or if it was going to be just a voting or social. I had no idea what to expect.
Welcome, contestants, to the first cycle of Sequester. At the beginning of this game of numbers, I often see large groups band together as a net of protection, like a school of fish. Is there really safety in numbers? Here are the rules for this round. If a person receives more than 5 votes, the player who voted for them will be exposed. Any player with 5 or less votes, the votes will remain anonymous as usual. And to further the challenge, a majority, should any single player receive 8 or more votes, the votes for them will not count. However, those who voted for them will still be exposed. Strategize wisely and good luck.
Today's twist is simple. The contestants have a choice. If they want their vote to stay anonymous, the person they vote for must receive 5 or less votes. If someone receives 6 or 7 votes, their voters will be exposed. In the event of a large or majority vote, anyone who receives 8 or more votes, the votes will not count for that person, but their voters will still be exposed.
I was instantly worried because I felt like I had the numbers on my side, and that's not going to help you in this game. And actually, if you have numbers on your side, it could hurt you. So I started freaking out a little bit.
I like this twist in theory because my strategy would be to pull the 4 people I trust the most in the room. That'd be me, 4 others, 5 people. And I'd say, let's all vote one person who we don't think is getting votes at all. Let's not tell anybody about it, and let's just call it a day.
So if you get up to 5, you're still gonna remain anonymous, and that person's gonna go home. You've got this little in-between space where there's 6 or 7 votes, where that person might go home, but they're still gonna know all the people that voted for them. So maybe that puts you in danger of a battle match. And then you've got that sweet spot, 8 and higher votes, where they'll know who voted for them, but also they won't go home. This works pretty well for what I'm trying to do. I wanna be a part of a few disparate groups, people that don't really talk to each other. I figure there's gonna be a sacrificial lamb somewhere. I don't wanna be that person, so I'm just waiting for one person to volunteer themselves to get 8 or more votes.
That was a weird, creepy play on words.
Shit, our plan to kind of target one of the guys could possibly go awry, because if we vote for one of the guys and somebody else does as well, we're all gonna have to put our hands up and say, yep, it's me, and I don't want that target on me right away.
Pour me up a shot, I need it.
We need someone to nominate themselves to become safe, so that way we can divide the votes later on.
Let's take a name.
So how about one of us just say, nominate themselves, and then we'll all vote for them.
Yes, I counted the people in the room and I was like,
more than 8, yes, I'm in. Let's do this right now.
He said he'll take it.
Dustin's like, yeah, I'll take the votes. And I'm like, all right, sweet, that was easy. I'll vote for Dustin.
Then who will be
Right.
Target.
No, exactly.
What the fuck? It could come back to kick him in the ass if he doesn't secure the amount of votes that he actually needs. So personally, I thought that was a stupid move, but it drags the attention off of me and puts it on him, and that's his own fuck up if he gets voted out.
The people that's playing slow is really annoying. You playing fucking Sequester, bro.
There's nothing in the hot tub.
I found it. Only bad thing about this, Matt seen me find the LOS.
No way.
You got it. God damn it.
Kind of by accident, I see Jay West reaching into the hot tub, trying to grab an LOS. I think to myself, I can use this as leverage later on, so I'm gonna keep quiet for now, and then if I eventually need to use it next round, I will.
Me and him, we both seen Jess. She ain't see shit.
Yeah, get over here right now. I'm sorry.
I got you.
Okay, what's the water under?
Okay. Sweating.
I know how to work this twist with the numbers, but it's a lot harder than I thought it would be to execute it because it's so hard to pull the people you want in the room at the same time and everybody's going in a million different directions. So I gotta find a way.
I feel that the first night I kind of lacked where everyone was great, was making relationships. I really didn't feel well. So I kind of like went to the side. And people did come to me and I did make relationships, but not the relationships that matter. The people that have big voices and stuff, they obviously, you know, they were outside and in the hot tub and doing all the stuff, talking in the group that I was supposed to be in, and I just fucked myself over. I'm embarrassed. I'm like so embarrassed. I'm disappointed in myself.
I think we need to have a conversation with everybody who guarantees you a vote right now, because if you don't talk to them, I need to pull them together, but like right now. Right now. Yeah. I don't even care if people see you. Just be like, this is the fucking time.
Fuck, if I don't get any votes, I'm fucked, I'm out. Like that's it for me. So now I'm scrambling to try and get everybody to make sure that they vote for me. It's a sequester, anyone could just change their mind at any minute. So now I'm running around the house left, right, and center, grabbing people by the shirt, like, you're gonna vote for me. Tell me you're gonna do it. It's looking bad at this point because I'm just sweating balls, scared shitless that I'm not gonna get these votes.
What do you guys think? Who are you thinking?
Yeah. Honestly, I was going to throw out Kevin's name, but it wasn't the right time to say anything.
Because, right? I think that's the part no one...
Yeah.
How close are you with any of the boys?
I'm relatively close with a lot of them. I think the name, I didn't say it, but when I was in a group, it was like 8 of us, the name Tori came up.
I'm gonna throw the name up there.
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah.
Tori.
I know you're close to
I'm okay with that. It's like, as long as it's not me, I don't care.
I didn't like that idea at all. Secretly, I really want Erica out.
No, because that's not slut. I don't know. Yeah, I should be sure. But, what have you heard?
What did I just hear? Oh, Dustin. Just like throwing a bunch of votes on him. I got committed to giving him my vote.
Me too.
No, because I don't want him to accidentally go home.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
Because it's too early to kind of play that game. Like, if we say we're gonna do it, just do it.
for sure.
Because you don't want to put shit on yourself either.
Right.
You know.
And so like, if a lot of people vote for him, then we need to control for the other factor, like who is going.
Exactly.
And so people.
Have you heard any names?
Yes. Is it Deanna or Deanna?
Dina.
Just because people feel like she's, I don't know, not really wanting to be here, but she's like just. Yeah, but I feel like that's not something to worry about right now. I feel like with all these numbers, like we could actually do something like that we want to be done. So I'd rather like go in that angle.
So other than Dustin, who should we split the votes for?
It's gonna come down to the people who didn't have a vote wanted to vote either Tori, Dina, or somebody else. I feel like it's up in the air on who's gonna be eliminated.
I don't
We're
care.
gonna
I don't
try and
know.
figure out.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to go.
But we haven't figured.
I know.
Okay,
No,
so who
some
else
people
are we
say
splitting
sit.
then? Who else are we splitting?
We haven't figured it out.
So Dustin?
So I said Dina. I like your brain.
let me hear what's
Okay.
going through your veins, because like I know you have good stuff that's in there. So
Okay. I've already said who I was voting for. I saw what I'm voting for. My thing is, the name Dina is going around.
Yeah.
And I feel like it will be between, if we had to split vote, it would be between Dina and Erica.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because
Okay,
that's
that's
not going to
fair.
hit hard. That's
Yeah.
not like, you know, we're not playing too big right now.
Erica, she's like basically one of the farm animal shit outside, and I'm just not having it. She stinks, she needs to go, and I just need to start working on this plan.
I lose because I lose.
Right.
Somebody
The thing is, I think there was enough people in that group who are followers that are going to do that, who are going to actually vote for
There's like 3
Dustin.
for Dustin.
Yeah.
And like,
You think that's being answered?
I'm saying that's actually going to happen.
So the Dustin plan is like supposedly a huge hit, and I'm thinking, no, we have the group here. Why don't we just, you know, split the votes so we make sure we're getting someone out, maybe like 3 and 3, so we're not, you know, screwing ourselves over.
I'm saying we split votes because I know Dina's gonna get some. We should. I don't know who else the target should be, but we should probably put our votes on if we're not gonna vote.
The only thing is that's going to be easily exposed who voted for that other person, even if it's not because everybody else is going to be exposed to Dustin.
Do you think that,
But
let's say Dina gets 4 votes and she doesn't, like she gets the one that goes and then she picks out, do you think she's gonna pick from the big group or she's gonna pick for just the people that voted for her?
I think she'll pick from.
I think she'll pick who voted for her. That's the struggle. We have to like figure out if everyone's gonna vote for Dina. If that, I don't know, do you know if everyone should be doing that?
Who was talking about that?
Dina's name was being thrown around, but then we started getting worried that Dina was going to pick those 2 individuals, then somebody possibly from our group would be sent home.
The name that they're throwing out now is Tori.
Really?
They said it's
Why?
Tori.
Why?
They just-
Who's telling you? Who's saying that?
I really want to get Kevin out, but every single conversation that I'm a part of, this little rap is in the room, and I can't even say his name.
We've been discussing
You don't like
Dustin.
Tori?
Who?
We've been discussing
Were you in
Dustin.
that conversation with
No, the one that was the youngest.
Yes. Were they the 8 votes? Everyone agrees that's going nowhere.
Oh, so that's
So
shit.
that's dead.
Okay.
So I just, him and I were just upstairs.
It was just an idea.
Everyone voting Dustin is dead.
Okay.
That's not
I think people might still throw votes on him.
Yeah.
And then
It's
it
not
might get
fair.
it like 6.
I think last minute people aren't, and he might actually, he might be screwing himself over.
Honestly, I think I might vote for him just because.
Some people.
Even if the plan didn't come to fruition, it's really not my fault because he's the one who raised his hand, so win-win.
All right, y'all know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Let me know if anything changes.
Okay. I thought
Wait.
we were
Right?
Okay, Matt, he told me everybody found the LOS. Really, he found it. I didn't want to say
He has it?
Yeah, he has it. I found a fake one. I mean, I was going to use this as a fake one.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
He talked about targeting me.
You found the real one?
Yeah.
That was clean up.
Yeah, dude. Don't lie to me. We're group 1. I don't know who to believe at this point. Something is shady. Okay, well, one of them is lying. I don't know who it is. He said that you both reached for it and you got it over him.
No.
We have talked
I
and
want
you were
to
a
name
name.
her, else she'll sleep too.
That's wrong.
Yes. If you want to.
What happened?
The only person that I trust is Erica, so you're a fucking moron.
Right, yeah, right. Like the rest of it. We need like 3. I feel like it's always someone. Yeah.
We need to find some more.
Right, you know what I'm doing.
I still don't know.
They're my unconscious.
I need water. I need a drink.
I need a drink.
It's early for mimosa? Absolutely not.
I know.
You still got them?
Kevin looks at me like over people and he's like, go upstairs.
Can I throw my name out there?
Yep.
Shut the fuck up. Are you serious?
Is Queenie? Who?
So they're trying to split the votes between you and Dina.
Why you though?
Because they just wanted a name. No one else is throwing a name out there. And Tori's in the conversation. I threw out
Well,
Tori's
because
name.
Tori was originally, someone said Tori's name.
Yeah.
So people were saying Tori too.
And
I
now,
didn't
when
see it.
when you walked into the kitchen, it got quiet right
Yeah.
after they had said your name.
What did I do to her?
And you didn't do anything.
I didn't
they
do
just need a
anything.
fucking name.
Well, then we should put it back on Tori.
All right, then let's go do that.
Fuck, then am I not voting for Dustin anymore?
No, you're still voting for Dustin, but we just need to get the names on Tori and Dina somehow. But we just need our group.
Well, do we have people in our group in that one?
Me, I already told Dustin I'd vote for him. Hunter's not. Hunter's an open vote.
I'm tripping. Because I'm literally where I could get 2 votes and go.
Right?
That's
So that's
the
why
thing.
we need to meet with our people, I think. Say, all right, well, I already know I'm voting for Dustin. Because
Well, now I don't know. I told him I would, but now, I guess it doesn't matter where I vote, technically.
We just need to make sure the votes aren't on you.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. We
I
need
know.
to talk, go talk. Let's do it instead of sit here.
Okay.
We're going to be Tori. I think it's going to be between Dina, Tori, and possibly Erica.
They've been saying that if you want to go with Tori, then I'll go Tori.
And the only reason they're fucking throwing Dina because
She hasn't talked to anybody.
Because she hasn't been social. Yeah. She hasn't been social. She hasn't gone around and talked to everybody and kind of opened up. But to me, that works for my advantage because if I'm going to get to the end, I want somebody that I know for sure that no one's going to vote for. I don't want her to go.
I might just throw mine on Mary Payton because I haven't heard her name, and I don't want to make it 5.
Mary Payton isn't really coming up in any conversations. I've noticed she hasn't really put in any conversations, so I don't think anyone's targeting her. She's probably a good person I could dump my vote on if I need to.
Screw it. Should he do one Mary Payton and then I'm on the Tory train with you? Is that what we're gonna do?
I think there's like 3 or 4 people at like 3 or 4 votes, and then Dustin's at like 8.
Matt brought up the idea to vote for Tori in because she was a super strong player. I mean, he couldn't have been more right. She is easily probably the most complete package I feel like out of any of our cast members. She's smart, she's funny, she's extroverted, she's emotionally intelligent. She's a force to be, and she's hot, so she's a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so we're doing Tori, Mary Payton, and then we'll let the rest figure it out.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And it's because Tori's name.
And they think Matt has the LOS.
I don't know. He said that you haven't.
Matt has the LOS. He
does?
does?
Yeah.
Look, he kept saying you did.
I feel the fucking. You have me. I'm sorry.
Come on now. Look, guy on the shoot, my shirt is still wet. Me, Matt, and Jess, that short girl with the blonde hair.
Okay, wait. Besides the point. Tell him.
Ooh, a lot of people.
Okay. All right. I don't know.
How much weight? How much?
Oh yeah.
So what you need to do.
Look, you need to throw a name out there. I'm telling you right now, Dina, you need to make
I heard you said my name.
No.
So to hear that Kevin had said my name.
Okay, so what did you hear?
The 5 people that were there. Some people is gonna vote me. Kind of set me off. I wanted to scare him.
I specifically said Tori. I will take all the credit for saying Tori.
Okay,
But
yeah,
I
heard
told
Tori
you
too.
day 1, I would not say your name. There's our people.
Like all these other people who haven't actually talked to me is okay, but Kevin, who I've spoken to, no. Well, then you can tell me who said my name so that I put them up. Or I'm gonna do it to you.
You're so stupid. So honestly, just calm down, deal with that your name's out there, but don't throw it on somebody that's trying to help you.
When we were outside, everyone said, let's vote Dina. It was Tori, there was Jalen out there, there was Christine out there, there was everybody out at the pool.
Obviously, I have to keep some kind of, we're still cool, but on the undergrounds, she hasn't been socially active with people. And it's right off the bat. She hasn't done anything to basically prove herself.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah. Tori?
I was just told about the pool conversation.
What's the pool conversation?
And I was told whose names was saying my name, so if I go up.
I'm voting for Erica.
Okay. I was told who said what.
I could just like see the daggers. I said her name. Oh, Dustin. Okay, you're with Dustin. Yeah, okay. I'm doing it. And I was like, oh shit, like, I messed up, and I could just see the battle match in my future. I have heard your name, but I'm going to...
Yeah, I heard my name standing by the door while you guys were talking.
Yeah. There's definitely A+ vote.
Yeah, I think it's a
The other one is Dina, and then I'm gonna... Yeah, that's whose name I've heard. I'm just telling you.
Okay.
Exactly,
Yeah,
because I've heard your name, but I'm not doing
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, somebody is. Bitch, I'm gonna, like, if I go out, I'm gonna, even if you did not vote me, if you voted Erica like you said, because I heard you say my name, I'm putting you into the battle match.
This is what I know is happening, and if anything else happens, I'll be kind of surprised. A lot of people are voting for Dustin. I'm committed, my vote 10, and then like I'm going 3 for Erica, 3 for Dana. Yes.
We don't want to split, but I guess there's more numbers.
Yeah, just because we were like,
we don't want to tie.
Yeah, like so many people voting for Dustin, so many people voting for Dana, and then we're like, okay, well, what else? So I think that's why Erica's name ran. got brought up.
Yeah. Who brought up
You're at the pool table out there. Anybody?
Yeah. The name Dina is going around.
Yeah.
And I feel like it will be between, if we had to split votes, it would be between Dina and Erica.
Oh, okay.
Okay. It was Kim.
Okay. Oh, yes.
Oh, I didn't say that.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Okay.
But she's.
You know what? I need to do damage control. I wasn't sure who she heard was talking about her. Hey, yeah, so I was in that conversation, but Kimberly came up to me and she was going off about you guys.
Okay, hands on the table is locked in Dustin, so we can see that number. I'm just curious, okay?
But I'm good to switch.
I'm locked in. You guys should probably choose. Throw it.
She pitched voting out Kimberly. And so I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. So I gave her my word, and at the very last second, I thought, you know what? Everyone's gonna vote for Erica or Dina or Dustin. So I'm gonna throw a vote on Kimberly. Obviously, Dina's gonna throw a vote on Kimberly. At the very least, I won't be one of the exposed if that happens. So hopefully it all goes well, and hopefully Kimberly or someone else goes home and I'm not put in a battle match.
Contestants, it's time for the elimination vote. One of you will be the first eliminated, and then choose the participants of the first battle match. I hope you strategized wisely. Please head to the backyard for the ceremony.
So a bunch of people are throwing their vote on Dustin to keep him safe, apparently, and then Toria's name was brought up, Dina's name was brought up, and I'm just thinking, I don't want to risk getting to 5 votes on either one of those. I'm just going to throw my vote on Mary Payton, and hopefully no one else votes for her, so I won't be standing in front of anybody. I vote to eliminate Mary Payton.
So this person that I'm going to vote shows that they're a true player. They can do what I say, they can do what I ask, and they'll be here for the long run if they just play true. I vote to eliminate Dustin.
If I survive this first vote, fuck whoever went out, you deserved it. I vote to eliminate Kimberly.
I want to be the strongest woman in this house. I don't want to be told who to vote for. So I vote to eliminate Erica.
So right before the vote, I got together with Drew and Thomas, and we decided to split up the vote. I vote to eliminate Tori.
I have the elimination results. Dustin, you have received the majority. If you voted for Dustin, please step forward. Dustin, you have received more than 8 votes. The votes for you do not count.
I wasn't surprised because there was a lot of people that just wanted to jump on that safety train and not get exposed.
We officially have a tie between Tori and Kimberly. Remember, if the revote is not broken, voters will be added to the wheel of misfortune, and Tori and Kimberly will be safe.
Staring into your soul. And I'm over here like,
Holy shit. What the fuck happened to Dina and Erica?
I voted for Kimberly, but I kind of thought it would be like a throwaway vote. I thought Erica was gonna get all of the votes and then a few for Dina. I did not realize that Tori would go up for sure. I know her name was being thrown around, but I don't know, super surprised.
Please prepare for the revote. I have the results. The tie has been broken. Once the first 10 have been eliminated, you will have one chance to get back in the game. Kimberly, you have been eliminated. Please make your battle match selection.
All right.
Oh my gosh, I could cry. I was crying.
Guys, I know there's a guys' alliance. I know who's involved in it. And I know who's not involved in it. And if I win this battle back, you know who I'm coming for. I choose to nominate MP, and I choose to nominate Drew. Don't you think for a second?
Fucking asshole. You know what? Don't even worry about that. Don't even sweat it. Don't even sweat it. I'm here, but I'm still here.
You're here because of me.
But I'm
you
still
are
here.
here because
but
of
I'm
me.
still here.
My money's on he's gonna win. Sorry, you're still out.
Don't worry about it.
You're out.
I got
He's
this.
gonna win.
I got
That's
this.
where my money's
Don't
at.
worry about that. I got it.
Who shouts out a guys alliance and picks me?